ITS Dim 1010 Chapter 107 I Pigeon suddenly took a step back, only to find that the scene seemed familiar. Damn it! Yao Jiajin was also startled. The two of them had just arrived here for less than a minute. Where did this old man come from? Why was he standing silently behind Kaizhou? Young man, you really can't provoke Yang Long. The old man showed his only remaining tooth and stretched out his withered arm to grab Kaizhou. Gamble with your life? Even gambling with your life might not work. Yao Jiajin was just about to step forward to stop him when Kaizhou pulled him back. Wait, I want to talk to him. He pulled Yao Jiajin aside and also reached out to grab the old man. The two of them were holding each other's arms like two friends who hadn't seen each other for a long time. Old man, do you know me? Kaizhou asked. The old man was slightly stunned after hearing this and was almost on the verge of crying. He grasped Xia's hand and kept squeezing it hard, which made Xia's hand hurt. You're willing to talk to me? That's great. I can wait. The old man said, trembling why. Even if everything starts all over again. I can wait. You can destroy this damn place soon and liberate all of us. The old man seemed quite crazy, so Kaizhou could only continue to ask questions following his word. Liberate everyone? Kaizhou asked. What does liberate mean? We're trapped here. The old man wailed. Someone lied? Someone told a huge lie. He tricked everyone. Old man, calm down a bit. Kaizhou let go of the old man's hand and grasped his shoulders, trying to calm him down. Who tricked us? What lie did he tell? The old man was just about to speak when a muffled thunder suddenly rang out in the sky. Kaizhou heard thunder for the first time here. He suddenly raised his head, only to find that there wasn't even a single cloud in the sky. Since there were no clouds, where did the thunder come from? I can't say. The old man lowered his head in fear, and his voice became very low. I'll die if I say it. Die? Okay, then let's change the question. Kaizhou continued to ask. You said we're trapped here. What does that mean? The old man raised his head, with a fearful expression but a serious tone. Young man, no one can get out. You can't get out even if you die. Life and death. Death and life. Why can't anyone get out? Kaizhou asked. Even if we collect enough Tao, can we still not get out? Tao? The old man was stunned for a moment, then raised his head in confusion and stared at Kaizhou. What is Tao? Kaizhou had never expected the old man to ask this question. He kept urging Kaizhou to gamble with his life, but he didn't know what Tao was. Tao is. Kaizhou felt his pocket and found that he didn't have any Tao on him. The 4 pieces given by the human dragon were all officerly, so he could only describe the appearance of Tao and said, it's a small yellowish-white ball, about the size of a walnut, shining brightly. That thing is the chip for us to participate in the game. It's said that if you collect 600 pieces, you can get out 3,600 pieces of Tao. The old man's eyes gradually became confused. I see. Even though this place has become such a mess, he still remembers what the master said. Master? Kaizhou was stunned. Who is the master? I can't say. The old man replied firmly. The questions you ask me here will kill me. Kaizhou felt that the old man in front of him had an extraordinary identity. He definitely retained his previous memories. His memories might be longer than anyone else's, and perhaps he could be of great help at a critical moment. Old man, do you want to come with me? Kaizhou asked again. We have something to eat there. Are you hungry? Nike dim. 10:10. The old man looked extremely thin, and the skin on his face was covered with cracked wrinkles like the bark of an old dead tree. He probably hadn't eaten anything for a long time. Eat something. Don't be silly. I don't need to eat at all. The old man's face darkened, and he looked very disappointed. You actually invited me to eat something. What a big joke. Don't need to eat. Kaizhou thought about it carefully and knew that what the old man said made sense. even if they starved to death in the land of the end. It didn't matter. So naturally, they didn't need to eat. Diao Jiajin had been watching the old man for a long time and sighed helplessly. Cheater, he's clearly a madman, yet you can still chat with him for so long. Before Qizhao could reply, the old man looked at Diao Jiajin. He walked towards Diao Jiajin step by step, forcing him to step back continuously. Hey, 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 Diao Jiajin was obviously a bit flustered. I don't hit you. The young or women. Don't mess around. The old man ignored Diao Jiajin and grabbed his wrist. You. Diao Jiajin tried to pull his hand back, but couldn't move it at all. Damn it. What strength is this? Are you a martial artist? Diao Jiajin. The old man held his hand and said slowly, why don't you remember me? Tish or remembers, but you don't recognize me? Tisha slowly narrowed his eyes. This old man really knew them. Huh? Xiao Jin was stunned. He had never dealt with madmen in his life and looked very nervous. Why should I know you? Who are you? The old man didn't say anything. He held Xiao Jin's wrist in silence for a while, then nodded thoughtfully. I see. Last time you died before the echo. Echo would echo. Xiao Jin said rather rudely. You're making my head buzz now. If you don't let go, I'll really hit you. The old man suddenly let go of his hand, and Xiao Jin suddenly lost his strength and took a step back. You have to protect Peugeot, the old man said slowly, to liberate everyone. We still need to rely on your strength. After saying that, the old man fell silent, slowly lowered his head and seemed lost in thought. Peugeot took a step forward and said, Old man, are you really not coming back with us? I still have a lot of questions to ask you. No. The old man nodded. You don't need to look for me. Just wait for me to come to you. This. Tisha looked at him with some difficulty. It seemed that the old man was hiding some big secret in his heart. This secret made him look extremely painful. Well, may I know your name? The old man took a few steps back and said, I don't have a name. But here, they all call me White Tiger. As soon as the words were spoken, the old man's body suddenly floated up and then disappeared in the air in an instant. He didn't fly away like in martial arts movies, nor did he use magic like in fantasy movies. The whole person just disappeared in the air in an instant.